You're listening to the Talk of the Tribe, Wapsie Valley Warrior Podcast, brought to you by Little Wapsie Communications. Their state-of-the-art fiber network is complete in Fairbanks, ready to serve your home or business with the fastest internet in town. Orin Mutual Telephone Company. Serving the area since 1911, Orin Mutual is a modern, independently owned telephone company providing internet and telephone services to Orin, Iowa, and the surrounding rural area. RTC Communications. They are here to provide high-quality, superior service to you, the customer, by offering great customer service and the services you want and need to work and stay connected with family and friends. This is the Talk of the Tribe podcast, coming to you from the center of Warrior Country. Here are your hosts, Zach Favors and Riker Oberly.
Alrighty, welcome in to the Talk of the Tribe podcast, episode 27. Yeah, we're back. We're alive. Don't worry. We're not dead.
Yep.
We're still here. Yeah, we got really busy.
We did get very busy.
Our last episode was over the Battle of the Waterloo tournament and some of the other stuff there. I don't even remember what we talked about on the episode. It was so long ago.
We were talking about how the Wapsie Valley Warriors boys basketball
We're
varsity
1-0.
team were undefeated.
Undefeated season. We called it 1-0 at that time. Yeah, how did that turn out?
They're still defeated and have not won a game since.
Well, they have won
Just
two
your
games.
poll account.
No, they beat Riceville. Relax.
Really?
Yes.
When I went in there in like the first quarter, it was like 47-2.
Nope. We went in there, beat Riceville. I think Riceville even scored 40 points that game.
That'll work.
Wapsie beat them by almost 20.
Nice.
Which, by the way, Monday, they played Dunkerton at Dunkerton. Dunkerton only beat that team by 9.
Really?
And 12. They played them twice. Beat them by 9 and beat them by 12. Wapsie beat them by like 17.
There's some hope.
Yeah, we're
There's
better.
hope.
We're better than Dunkerton. What the heck? No, but
Did Dunkerton play their JV squad or what?
yeah, I don't know. But jeez, Riker, you were going.
Sorry.
It's just
Dunkerton's so good. They have like
Okay.
8'6"
before
people.
before we get into like all the nitty gritties about basketball. I have something.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Oh, it's a piece of chicken. I had a chicken sandwich this morning.
Nice. Those fro's good.
Before we get into all the nitty gritty of basketball, plus I got braces, so probably got stuck in my braces at some
I hate
point.
braces so much. I severely dislike them.
But before we get all into basketball talk, first off, we recorded this episode. What was it? Tuesday?
About a week ago.
Yeah, almost a week ago. And yeah, some reason we lost the entire recording, and I'm so mad about that because that was actually kind of a good episode.
It's a W episode.
Yeah, it was a great episode. It was like 45 minutes long, and we lost the entire recording to it. So now we're back here. It's Saturday morning. We've already recorded episode 28. We're recording episode 27 this morning, and then we'll record episode 29 also this morning. We're getting a triple upload on Saturday. How about it? We're coming off the archery tournament that's actually going on right now. You were there this morning.
Yep.
You learned what archery is.
Yeah. Okay. I have the most.
You text me about 4 times during that, being like, "Dude, this stuff's so boring."
I was expecting going there, seeing like Katniss Everdeen in the trenches, just like people firing arrows all willy nilly.
Katniss, oh my god, Hunger Games.
and then I just get there, and then it's like the 1776 USA versus British War, where it's just line up versus against. They just one line, fire, dude, fire, poof. What is this?
I shot last night, which I didn't shoot that great, but I shot last night, and I think I'm like the first person that's like, so first, like, state archery. We're gonna talk about archery. Yes, Blake, archery is a sport. Relax. It's a sport, Riker.
No.
It's an Olympic sport.
Here's the thing. Okay, yeah, I get that. I don't know if
it's an Olympic sport.
Beetlejuice cannot just go out there and start playing football, right? Because that's a sport. Beetlejuice, if he tries for like 2 weeks, he could get a good score in archery.
No.
Yes, he can.
Archery
I guarantee it.
No, guarantee if you tried to shoot archery, you would not be as good as.
I got a 46 in PE. I was on the top 5 leaderboard, and that was like one of the first times I've ever held an arrow.
From 10 meters away. Why don't you take about 5?
It was from 30.
That's no.
Well, like from the back line. I don't know how far that is.
15 meters?
Like from the second one that they shoot to.
Yeah, 15?
Maybe.
There's no way you shot 46.
That's what we do in PE. That's what I got, like 46 or something. I was like 4th in my grade.
You must got lucky.
Probably. I mean, but like that was, I could do that with like one
debunking everything I'm talking about here. No, archery is one of the hardest sports to get good at. It is so...
Maybe to be consistent at.
Yes. Well, you could get lucky.
Exactly.
You could get lucky one time. You know how many times I've gotten lucky? I shot a 262 one. You know, that was all luck, all right?
Liliana got a 272.
Yeah, I know.
She's really good at everything that she puts her mind to.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be mean. No.
You don't need to be mean. There's nothing to be mean about.
You sure about that, Raker?
I'm positive. She is perfect.
Okay. Anyways, no.
Shout out to all the guys out there.
No. So obviously, there's a state archery tournament and a national archery tournament. State tournament's in Des Moines. The national archery tournament, I believe, this year's in Louisville. Yeah. So the high school team takes the top 24 archers to the state and national tournament. If they make it to the national tournament, you can go to the state tournament. You just have to qualify for that. But you have to be really, really good to qualify for the national tournament. Our team, this high school team this year, is the greatest high school archery team of all time.
What?
In Wapsie Valley history.
Oh. I was like,
no.
Greatest archery team of all time? I was like, what?
No, in Wapsie Valley school history. Sorry.
Okay.
Heart attack averted. No, but this is like the greatest high school archery team in Wapsie Valley history. And I'm the first person off the list. I am the 25th ranked high school archer, and they take the top 24. I'm going to miss going to Louisville by like 4 points, and I am so mad. That makes me so upset, dude. That makes me so upset.
Hey, you so get to say that you're top 25. Oh, so you're going to nationals?
No, I'm not. No, I only take top 24. Can I like petition just to take that one extra guy? It's like, I'll just be a reserve. I just want to go. But I think it'd be fun, but not happening, unfortunately. I missed out on my one opportunity.
How do you think Wapsie will do state archery?
They're going to do really well at state archery.
Good.
They're going to do very well. Because obviously there's 3 divisions. So you have high school division, middle school division, elementary division.
Uh-huh.
And then within
that's
those...
fair.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Like, the highest elementary archer is probably going to shoot like a 260 at best.
So you got varsity, little league, and JV.
Yeah. Like, Marshall Weepy, he shot like the highest score for boys last night, which was like 273. Obviously, there's more, like, stuff going on today because of...
What's the highest for girls?
I have no idea. I can look right now. You keep talking about... We'll transition to basketball for a little bit. You talk about basketball. You can talk about the scores and whatnot.
Alrighty, basketball. Wapsie Valley Warriors are now 3-17, I believe, with the win against Wrightsville. Wapsie Valley has been kind of mid-season, not good. But, I mean, they showed at the end of the season that they can keep fighting. They can keep fighting. They can like put points on the board. It's just, I think, where it comes to that defensive side, where we don't really switch up our defense a lot. Like, once we are in zone coverage, we usually do not switch to man coverage that whole game. Which, in junior high, I know it's completely different atmosphere. But Kobe Reese, Casey O'Donnell for my junior high boys team, we switch it up every once in a while. Once we think that something's working, then we keep it. If something's not working, then we change it. All right, Zach, I think you got it.
Yeah, I just got to make those adjustments. But anyways, the highest score for a girl so far today, obviously we're through like 2 rounds this morning, is Kelly Kane from Jessup at 284.
Whoa!
Yeah. The next highest, or the highest Wapsie Valley archer, is Michaela Bixman at 278.
And who's after that?
Logan Rochette, 277.
Nice. Shout out Logan.
Then it's Madison Richards. Then it's Lariana.
Nice. Woohoo! Hey, Rochette girls on top. Honestly, ain't nothing else you can say.
There you go. Then I'll look at how I shot because it's probably not great.
What'd you get? Like a 144?
Whoa! 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 Be quiet.
Is that bad?
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Is that bad?
Yes.
I need to tell the story that that I told you when I got in here.
Yes.
So I walk in. I was gonna watch Lariana, which I did, and then people started asking me, "How'd you shoot today? How'd you shoot today?" 4 people. Keep in mind, I don't do archery. This is my first tournament I've ever gone to.
Oh, that's a common question there. What'd you shoot today?
The first 3 people, I just said, "Yeah, not too bad," because I don't want to be awkward and say, "Yeah, I didn't shoot today. I don't even do archery." And they'd be like, "Why are you here? Get out of here." So, but yeah, the 3 just awkward interactions, just and all. But the 4th person, this was bad. The 4th person, "How'd you shoot today, Riker?" "Oh, not too bad, not too bad." And then he said, "So what was your score?" And I said, I think it was like 380. And he said, 380?
Hang on.
You must be really good.
No, hey, here's a little context here. The highest possible score you could possibly shoot is a 300. Nobody, and I don't think I've ever heard of anybody from Wapsie shooting a 300. I might be wrong. Heck, I probably am wrong because I guarantee you there's probably somebody out there from Wapsie who shot a 300. But no, that's so rare. You have to be perfect.
If I somehow shot a 380, you got to put me in Wii Sports archery like so fast.
There's no archery Wii Sports, is there?
Yeah, there is. Wii Sports Resort.
Oh my gosh.
I tell you, that carried my childhood.
No, the original.
Wii Sports, okay, Wii Sports was good. You got baseball, you got tennis, you got bowling, you got golf, and you got boxing. That's good. Wii Sports Resort has like every other sport besides football. Yes, fencing. That was nuts. I can't even tell you how many times I've smashed my Wii controller into the floor.
Anyways.
Fencing.
I was overall out of the high school, out of the overall boys ranking. So, out of like high school, middle school, and elementary, I shot at 255. So I was ranked 30th out of all the boys. I wonder if there's an elementary boy who's ranked ahead of me. That'd be really sad.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
There's a bunch of middle school kids, which I'm not happy about, but it is what it is.
Evan Wiedemeyer, I heard that he's really good.
Yeah. He always shoots really good. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any elementary. That's a
plus for you. You're better than all the elementary boys.
That's a good thing for my ego. Robert Lee shot at 285. Ooh. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, we have the ultimate setup in here. We got Flow Wrestling on the computer over there. We're trying to watch the Wapsie boys this morning. We got basketball up on the TV in the studio, so we're having ourselves a good Saturday, that's for sure. But anyways, basketball. The Warriors, they're going to play Dunkerton on Monday. They had their final regular season game against Riceville on Thursday night. That was a win.
Well, that was a rescheduled game.
I think it was just made up, yeah.
Yeah, because there's no way that they would have like a regular season game on February 9th. Because that's usually...
What does February 9th have to do with this?
No, I'm just saying usually like the late 10s in February is when that playoff usually have like a week off.
Yeah. I think they needed to get a game in. And that game was really well, or not really well, great. It was a really good game for them, a good bounce back game. I'm interested to see, because I've heard some things about Briggs Baby. You've heard those rumors as well, have you? Put my Adam Scheffner jacket on. Apparently he had to go to the doctor to get his knee looked out, or checked out the other day.
Really?
Yeah. Says it's like growing pains.
Dude, if you're Adam Schefter, I'm Ian Rappaport, because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay, good. And Adam Schefter always knows everything, and is always first.
Ian Rappaport is like just kind of there at this point. He does not get first for anything.
He looks at Adam Schefter's post and then just retweets it.
Yep. He retweets it. He likes it, comments, and then retweets.
That's just what he does. Sorry, I had to take a drink.
Dude, it feels. I don't know why. I look outside. I feel like I'm in summer right now.
It does feel like we're.
I feel like I'm about to go outside and play a game of baseball. Like it's 42 outside.
Yeah, it's a Saturday in February. Hey, we're supposed to get an early spring though. Punxsutawney Phil, shout out to him. Didn't see a shadow, so it looks like we're getting an early spring.
Mr. Adams was pumped about that.
I know, Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah.
Then again, the Farmers Almanac said we're gonna have a white Easter. So
what's that mean?
Snowy Easter, which Easter is like the last weekend in March. So
yeah.
But anyways,
that's the first time in a while it's been the last weekend in March.
Yeah. So what are you looking forward to for the boys when they play Dunkerton on Monday on the road?
I'm looking mainly Tanner Bergman. I'm seeing like I don't know. I don't know if I can use myself as the word scout, but
my gosh, no.
I like, but I like to see Tanner Bergman be more aggressive. And I think against that Dunkerton team, that's the biggest thing that Wapsie Valley needs is to have Jaden Greasy and Tanner Bergman be aggressive and just be there whenever they need them. Get down to the post. Every post touch is just what everybody wants. Or me and Colin and Zach want mainly. But yeah, I think Tanner Bergman, Jaden Greasy, if they can get that ball, go up, get those and one, score, that's all that Wapsie Valley really needs. And really, Wapsie Valley is a really great shooting team. You got Landon Moulds, you got Briggs Maybe. And all that's just going to flow through against a really good Dunkerton team.
Yeah, I'm looking to see some aggression. I want to see some fast-paced, some upbeat basketball. I think that's where Wapsie thrives is when they play that transition basketball game. We saw it last year. They were really good at working in transition, and that's what got them almost to the state tournament. They ended up falling to North Lynn. I think it was the game to go to state, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Because you were there, but you didn't broadcast. It was me and Blake.
Yeah.
By the way, as we get going here, I think that's going to be enough for the boys basketball talk since mainly they really don't have anything going on for a little bit. Recap of the year. I mean, it's one of the most down years that we've seen from the McCowan squad.
They're so young. You can't.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I know we say all the time that half court shot in college game day. No. Anyways, Oh!
No way!
Oh, wow.
How do I look back at that happen? That happened at Kansas.
Yeah.
Kansas. Somebody just won $19,000.
There we go. Making lives changing on here.
Talking to Tribe Podcast. Change lives on another
broadcast. Yeah. But anyways, like we said, this has been one of the most down years. Are you okay? You've been dying the last 3 episodes.
Fine.
You were dying when we were originally recorded? Oh my gosh. Okay, you were dying when we originally recorded this?
Yeah. I'm fine.
You're dying throughout episode 28, now you're dying through this episode? No, but anyways, this has been one of the most down years that we've seen from my McCowan squad, and rightfully so. This team is really young.
Rightfully so.
Well, okay, I didn't mean it like that. Now I'm gonna get a bunch of flack for that. No, but I'm just saying it kind of it makes sense for what the team is. They're really young.
You have 2 sophomores starting. You have
2 freshmen that are like running throughout this rotation.
Yep.
And Landon Moulds and Briar Bellis. And
you love those 2. You can't not love them. They're so respectable. Or so respectful.
There you go.
So respectful and like they're just awesome kids.
Yeah, and you got the other 2 sophomores, 3 sophomores that run throughout that lineup, and obviously we've seen Braden Bance come onto the scene.
Braden Bance is so good. I can't stress it enough.
He was getting good varsity minutes in that Riceville game, and I was like, wow, okay,
yeah,
interesting.
He did good too. It's not like he was just there; he was scoring.
Yes, I think it's going to be interesting to see what this team has coming for them in the next few years, and how good they're going to be. 2-3 years down the line.
I think Braden Bance next year is gonna kind of have that same role as Jaden Greasy. He's gonna like be one of the first 2 to check in.
Mm-hmm.
Like he probably
gonna be that 6th man.
Exactly. Probably won't start, but he will be there. If he's lucky, he might start. You got Drew Sauerbrei, Ian Mazinski, Manny Hemner getting out of there.
And Gabe. Don't forget about Gabe.
And Gabe. Yeah, and Gabe. So, my predictions, starting lineup next year.
Oh, boy.
Brooks Baby, obviously, that's easy. To take Drew Sauerbrei's place is going to be Landon Moulds.
Yep.
To take Ian Bazinski's place, I think we're going to see Jaden Greasy in there in that starting lineup. Going to have two big men. And
obviously, Tanner Bergman.
Obviously Tanner Bergman at center.
I think Briar Bellis could take that Manny Hemner spot.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Either him or
Braden Vance
or Blake Hesse.
Yeah, Blake Hesse. Yeah.
I mean, at that time he'll be recovered. I think it's going to be between Braden Vance and Blake Hesse.
And Colin said this too. Briar, he's basically a spitting image of Blade. He's got the tough defense, and obviously Colin.
He's small but very, very mighty.
Yeah, and he plays great defense, and that's kind of what this team needs. They need someone who can force those turnovers. So.
I don't care. I'm bringing it up again. Blade Bellis boxed out a 6'8" kid in the state championship in like the fourth quarter, like up by 10. Absolute clutch. Like that, you cannot really do that to a 250, 6'8" kid when you're 5'5" and like maybe 150. That's awesome.
But anyways, we're gonna transition to some girls basketball. Riker, I'm gonna let you I'm gonna give you a second to pull up the.
I'm ready.
The stuff. Oh, you have it? Okay, go for it.
They're 8-11. That's good. Really, really good year for this girls team. 8-11. They've been playing really well, especially later in the season. They went on a 5-game winning streak at one point, but yeah, they have hype. They have that willingness to do whatever they can to win. Like they're just like so exciting to watch. Just like, what are they gonna do next?
Yeah, and I think for them tonight, they're gonna be taking on South Winneshiek at home. Everybody's gonna be here. It's gonna be a packed house here. I'm excited for it. It's the first time that this girls team in a while has hosted a playoff game or a postseason game, I should say. It's gonna be exciting. I think everybody's gonna be ready for it. This gym is going to be
that's tonight.
Packed. Yes, 7:00 tonight.
Are we broadcasting?
Yeah, me and Colin will be on the call for that.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
You can.
I can be home.
Yeah, you can be at home. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a packed house. There's gonna be a lot of people here. This gym is gonna be loud. It's gonna be proud. It's gonna be a lot of Warrior pride. I'm excited for it, and I think for them, it's figuring out that zone defense. And I think Colin and I pointed this out when they played Hudson. They were in that game the entire way. It was the third quarter that really let them down. And that was when Hudson really, pounded in the fact that Wapsie wasn't making the adjustments they needed.
Speaking of Hudson basketball.
Oh, no. Why are you standing up?
I'm standing up. It's because Hudson junior high boys team.
Oh, my gosh. No, we're not talking about this. Sit down.
This is the most proud I have ever been for the Wapsie Valley Junior High boys team ever.
It's junior high.
We don't care. This is the future of this organization.
Exactly. Nobody cares. It doesn't mean anything.
This Hudson team is very good.
Oh
they have
God.
a 6'7" kid. Are you serious?
I'm taking my mic off.
They have a 6'7" kid. And like, Tate Wilkinson and Riker Oberle somehow found a way in zone coverage to limit him. How? Like, I went into that game saying we're going to get absolutely slaughtered by this 6'7" kid. No. We played good defense.
Just because you're tall doesn't mean you're good at basketball.
He was good at basketball. He can dunk.
So?
I mean, consistently, too. Like, they had shooters. We played zone defense like the Lakers did in 2006. Like, it was awesome. But, yeah. Dawson Fenton absolutely cooked. Mason Curley was a bucket. Gavin Heineman couldn't miss from the three-point range. Brock Berg just dribbles around everybody. And then you got Gage Fischels just, like, lays it into the hoop like it's nothing. Like, this is easy for me. And then, yeah, our junior high boys team played the best that we did all season, probably even last year. We lost to Hudson last year by, I think, 10 or some points. We won against them this year. 56-48. Couldn't be more proud. Couldn't be more proud.
You gonna sit down now? Okay,
I am.
good.
I am.
All right. Now after that whole tangent, so girls basketball. We talked about it with Hudson. I lost my entire train of thought. No, so in the third quarter, you could see, and I think I watched back some of the tape from it just to look back at what it was because I was prepping for another game and need something to talk about.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, you didn't know. I watched the past broadcasts to see, what teams are good at, what their weaknesses could be, certain things like that.
I wish I could say the same. I have a personal life.
That's not nice.
Sorry, Zach.
Wow. Jeez, thanks for that.
That was a little bit too mean. I feel bad now.
Womp womp.
Hey, you'll get one day. We believe in Zach.
But anyways.
Love you, Zach.
Anyways, you could see in that third quarter that you could tell when they would pass the ball around, you would see two Warriors just float that way. You pass it, but why are you laughing now? Be quiet. Be quiet. I don't want to hear from you. Let me talk. Let me talk for 5 minutes.
I feel bad.
Let me talk. Anyways,
go ahead.
You could see two Warriors just kind of flow that way. And Hudson figured out if they pass the ball enough, eventually they can make that cross-court pass. Somebody's going to be wide open. Like we said, pass up a good shot for the great shot. And it really allowed them to run away with the game in the third quarter. And that was kind of what gave them the boost they needed to win that game against Wapsie Valley.
Yeah, I think they really had like something in mind coming out of the half. Like if they do this, they execute this really well, they can like kind of defeat it. And you always wonder, is that next team watching that film to see exactly what Hudson did to use against Wapsie Valley? Which they definitely could. The third quarter, they just absolutely just went crazy. That's when Wapsie Valley used 3 of their timeouts, just kind of to figure things out. But if other teams watch that, you never know what could happen. Wapsie Valley could have a real bright future, which I do think that they do. But you never know. You never ever know.
So tonight, Wapsie Valley is going to take on South Winneshiek. Riker, what are you looking forward to in that game?
I'm looking to get Reagan Barnes and Liza Reardon the ball. Like they're both real good posts. You really hope that they don't get into foul trouble. Reagan Barnes was kind of their last game. But yeah, I think if they get it into the post, they execute well, they can be like better than ever.
So yeah, and I think for them, they just need to play their style of basketball. If anything, they need to limit what South Winneshiek can do and not let South Winneshiek just control this game. Because obviously, Wapsie should win. They're hosting. I think they will win and they should win. So they need to just impose their style of basketball onto South Winneshiek. We got a Warrior versus Warrior matchup.
Yeah. We've had that before.
South Winneshiek Warriors. Well, yeah, we've played South Win just about everything. And South Win...
But it's always in the playoffs, though.
They destroy us. They beat us in softball, which,
they beat us in baseball.
And the only thing they haven't beat us at is football.
Yep.
And now we're playing them in basketball in the playoffs. The writing's on the wall here, Riker.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that, they're going to win, because they won't. Wapsie's going to win this game. But I'm just saying, if it does happen, you know why. The writing is on the wall for this game, and I'm gonna root for Wapsie the whole time. I think Wapsie's gonna win. They should win, but we saw it last year. Wapsie was hosting Southwind in softball. They lost that one. Wapsie had to travel on the road to Southwind in baseball. Lost that one. Now they're back home against Southwind in basketball, girls basketball. They should win. We'll see what happens tonight. So we're approaching the 30-minute mark. Riker, I'm trying to think of all that we talked about in the dumpster recording now.
Yeah.
But I guess while we talk about, we're going to talk about our Super Bowl picks in episode 29, which we're recording today as well. So you'll get to listen to that. So listen to episode 29 for our Super Bowl picks. Episode 28 is going to be all about wrestling. That's just my fanboy episode right there. I just get to talk about wrestling.
Pretty much.
Episode 29 is going to kind of be a recap of, like, all the winter stuff going on. We'll talk about some Super Bowl stuff. We'll talk about dodgeball tournament that was happening here. We're going to talk about some other wrestling. Plus,
it'll be a fun episode.
We should do a Dog Pound podcast episode too. That's gonna be fun.
If I have time, I'll probably have to leave, but
that'd be fun. But anyways, Riker, I think it's about time we get to our segments here.
Is it screen time?
It's screen time.
My personal favorite segment.
Yeah,
I have a lot of personal favorite segments, but I think
we've gotten rid of a lot of the segments.
Have we?
Yeah, I think this is like the only segment that we still do, like all the time.
We should go back to our promo to see if we.
Yeah, I'll have to listen to that. All right.
Caden Youngblood is absolutely demolishing Nolan Lamphir right now.
What do you mean? Dude, Lamphir's winning.
Oh, never mind. Oh, wow.
Like, relax, bro. Lamphir's winning. We're watching the Independence District Wrestling Tournament today. I couldn't get the Denver one because that's where Wapsie Valley is right now. So, kind of waiting on that. But for right now, anyways, we'll get to screen time. Riker, what do you got?
11 hours, 6 minutes. This is on Sunday.
Yeah, Sundays are not fun. For me, it's 6 hours and 15 minutes. I was on my phone quite a bit yesterday. I didn't have anything going on after school, so I was like, what do I do?
That's fair.
Fair. So anyways, and then finally, we're going to get to our Talk of the Tribe athlete of the basketball season.
All right, so for our contestants, we got Peyton Curley, we got Liza Reardon, we got Briggs Baby, we got Tanner Bergman. Go ahead, Zach, you can go ahead and pick.
All right. It's Briggs Baby.
Woohoo!
What? Yeah, it's gonna be Briggs Baby. He's just when there's like a switch in his basketball game. Once you turn that switch on, that switch doesn't flip off. And, it takes him a second. It can take him a minute, but once he, starts firing on all cylinders from behind the 3-point line, yeah, good luck stopping it because it doesn't stop. And he was able to light up the scoreboard so many times this season. Obviously, everybody had their nights. Manny Huebner had his night. Tanner Bergman had his night. Briggs had his nights with an S on the end there because, he was lighting it up all season long. So I think he's the clear athlete of the basketball season.
I would have to agree with that. Peyton Curley, I think, would be my second. Very underrated. Like she's the most.
I would almost go with Liza Reardon
really?
As the runner up there.
I think Peyton Curley is the most unappreciated
I feel like
basketball player that Wapsie has.
The snub on the contestants here. I feel like Reagan Barnes should have been on that list.
Okay, yeah, she would probably be the fifth one off that list. Her or Maya Barnes.
Yeah. Alrighty, so that'll just about do us for this episode 27.
Or Kenzie Snyder.
Yeah, that too. That was really good. I think that's gonna do it for us here at episode 27. We got a lot of stuff to do today, so we're not gonna lollygag around. But anyways, like to give one last shout out to our sponsors, like RTC Communications or Mutual Telephone Company, Little Wapsie Communications, and the What Is Up podcast, hosted by Fairbanks' very own Bubba Seaman. Shout out to him. He's got some
great
merch.
Guy.
He's got some merch out now. He's about double us in viewership and like followers and
he's earned that too.
Half the time that we
he's given us shout out twos. We appreciate those. Yeah. We're only gaining viewers.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. We'll see. But anyways, it's probably because we haven't done an episode in a while. That's probably what people aren't watching. That's probably fair. But
watch this one get hundreds of views.
But anyways, we thank you for listening to this episode of the Talk of the Tribe podcast. I'm your host, Zach Bavers, joined today by Riker Oberly. And until next time, go Warriors!